Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your April general reading. I am doing personal readings, and the information for that you can find in the description box below. These are general readings, but anyone with Gemini placements or an interest in a Gemini are welcome here, and will probably find something that resonates for them. I usually give away a free reading on or about the first of each month, and I find the winners of those from the comments section and from the donations that I previously received. So I thank all of you who do participate in that, and I also want to, moreover, thank those of you that are here now. I feel all the support that you give me, and it's greatly appreciated. So, Gemini, let's get started with your overall energy for the month of April, the Wheel of Fortune. I hope you can see that despite the reflection or because of it. The Wheel of Fortune is describing an energy that is akin to an accumulation of some real karmic energy and perseverance that you've put towards mastering your path, towards gaining the skills and knowledge necessary to be able to experience as much of the world as is necessary to help you to focus on your mission, your vision, which has a lot to do with helping others, providing informational access to others. And despite the placement of Pluto in Aquarius, or because of it, after 15 years in Capricorn, you're actually being given a creative boost in terms of innovating the way that you can make connections between people, ways that you can help people learn and gain more access more easily, more information more easily. So this is part of your mission, and you are being rewarded at this time with extraordinary opportunities to explore and put together something innovative for your community, your place of business, or your tribe. This is a beautiful energy of receiving the opportunity that's going to help you create a major organization, business, or sustainable community that will be permanent and long-lasting, and will be responsible for innovating more and more technologies and ways to gain access to those technologies for more people. In the present, we have the Ten of Swords. There's a lot that you have had to let go of. And it isn't just pertaining to your own particular or personal experiences regarding what others envision for you, because in some ways I'm envisioning that others have not always known what your potential or capacity was or is. So there's a way in which you may have escaped the kind of labeling or being put in a box, the kind of ordinary social expectations that others receive because of your quicksilver energy, your very diverse, very capable intellectual capacity that is always thirsting for new connections and growth. By releasing that lack of expectation in many cases, you are coming into and making space for this new representation of, or new opportunity where you will be gaining more access to this growth of information that you're able to facilitate. These are both tens. So my sense is that you've been in a long period of transition. perhaps over the past decade or more, in which you've been gaining the information and experience necessary to do something that is very unique to you. But now that you have learned and experienced so much, it is time for you to let that go. You know more than enough, and you're really making way for your own creative energy to reformulate itself into a plan that's unique to you and your experience, your desire for building something in the world. In the past, another 10. A 10 of Wands here indicates a lot of effort has been put into carrying the responsibilities for others, quite possibly because of your ability to be inspired, be connected in some kind of very primal, imaginative way, in some way that brings out your ability to understand what others need, what others deeply desire, and to encourage that. This almost feels like there's been a path of teaching or training, perhaps, that has been a part of your responsibility in whatever organization you've worked for, even as far as your family or your community is involved. You're someone that knows how to help others make connections, to help others figure out what they want, and encouraging them, inspiring them, creating an informational or instructional path for them to pursue that. This is a part of what's being released as you come together to use this training and these experiences to set up a new informational structure, a new way that others can learn and gain the information necessary for them to pursue their dreams. There's almost the feeling of a new technology or structure that is a part of your mission that you've been building to for quite some time. In the future, we have the Hierophant. And it's interesting because the Hierophant indicates that, in fact, you know enough. You are the wise one. You may be connecting with a teacher, a mentor, a boss, an investor, who has clear ideas about the way that you can structure your own efforts to create exactly the kind of project that you are now well experienced in. This is you as a gatekeeper, a teacher, a trainer, a master of knowledge, one who not only establishes this very powerful foundation between yourself and your students, your clients, your customers, whatever audiences you have as a result of the work that you do, but also is able to dance on the particular energy between teaching and learning. The teacher is always learning from their students or audiences. And that's how you craft your training, your instruction in a way that deeply serves those you are presenting to. So there's a way in which you're putting yourself in the position of doing both things that are very relevant to your particular mission, your purpose, your path. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey card, Gemini, and if this is resonating for you, please like this video, please share this with others, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. It is deeply appreciated. And I pulled the Peace Oracle for you. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. This is really reflecting on this ability you do have to be dispassionate in your delivery, be dispassionate in your efforts to help others find their passion. There's a way in which you are naturally able to separate your depersonalize the information that you're giving and sharing, and your ability to evaluate what others need. And because of that, you actually come through as a vehicle for the love that others are looking for. You're able to release the negative labels and internalized fears that others have around learning. And this is an incredible gift in a culture where we've all carried baggage about who we are or who we're supposed to be. From the flora and fauna of Africa, I've pulled the brown fish owl, and this is associated with the thorn apple plant, and the key words are the courage to change. A change is coming. Pay attention to details and stay one step ahead to unlock your full potential. 3 10s right away are really indicating not only the ability you have to be not a change, an agent of change, but the 5 here indicates that there are still things you want to change. You're clear about what you need to grow into a greater capacity to serve not only others, but to serve your own dreams, your own desires. In the present, the 10 of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, yet another 10. There are 5 10s in the deck, so already having achieved 4 of them is significant. The Ace of Pentacles is indicating that indeed this is your moment to seize the opportunities that you have manifested. You are now creating something permanent and long-lasting, something of value not only to others, but you're understanding that this is a portal to greater abundance for yourself, abundance of whatever it is you want, but abundance in terms of monetary support, on autonomy, freedom, financial freedom, and also prosperity, but this way in which you are supported by a firm financial abundance. The 10 of Cups is really describing the kind of community that you have developed around you as a result of the work that you have been growing into and experiencing for some time now. And this really underscores this way that you are a vehicle of peace, that you are able to dispassionately share your resources at the same time that you're able to create safe space for others to be vulnerable. And by your non-judgmental approach to others in terms of their desire to move beyond their fears around the way they're perceived or their fears about their own capacity, you actually are supporting the release of that negative expectation that individuals hold about themselves, the fears that they can't learn or can't grow something new or different. You are creating a space within the services that you provide for people to be vulnerable, to be a learner, understanding that learning is indeed hard. Even if it's easy for you, it is hard in many aspects. Learning a new skill is challenging. So this is an environment that you're creating in order to support this new growth, this new enterprise, this new beginning. In the past, the 10 of Wands is clarified by another Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, everything here is about a fresh start. And with so many 10s here, you have been moving towards, building towards this for a very long time. The Ace of Swords is indicating incredible clarity about your gifts, about the way that your gifts can help others, and the way in which you're positioning yourself as a manifester of concrete resources, even if you're trading in ideas, information, tools. You are skilled at establishing a practice and a process of hard work, dedication, and strategically understanding when it is time to push and when it's time to pull back. This is your understanding of how you multiply and build on the abundance that is already all around you. You have an intuitive grasp that there are things that already exist in your environment that you can build on. And that's part of the way in which your practices of the past, your habits of work, your commitment, your clarity about where your ability to build is supporting others, is leading to this new beginning, this new understanding, this new idea. In the future, the Hierophant is clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Magician card. Wow. Because of the skills you have, and in particular, your way of helping others manifest their dreams, give voice to their feelings, you are desired in many environments. You may be receiving many offers. You're seeing a lot of options available to you in a way that can be overwhelming. However, you're very clear about the way that forward that's best for you, that is for you. And this is about understanding not only that you're deserving and worthy of things that you want, but you have the skills that are constantly recombining in a way that you actually don't know the end of the road. You only know that you can move to higher and greater access to new ideas, new audiences through each step of the way. So there's this profound groundedness about your mission because you're trading in such unfamiliar ideas for many of us. You're part of grooming in some way the culture into new levels of information and understanding, so that you are in many ways understanding that the end goal of your efforts can't be known. They can only grow and be built. So this goes to your commitment and your work ethic, in which you understand that you don't need to see the whole plan laid out before you in order to move forward. Instead, you understand the steps, just one or two at a time, that you need to master. And this keeps you from feeling overwhelmed and needing to seize on a fixed idea that might preclude you from being open to new and unfamiliar ideas that in fact could be useful to you. Unexpected evolution of your efforts and ideas. And this is part of what is anchoring you in this place of a new experience of who you are. The maturity that you've reaped, you've harvested as a result of your experiences, and a release of the ideas others have about the way that you can and should move forward. Ideas about who you are. I'm almost sensing that you are creating that moment by moment. And you have enough experience and enough stability in your efforts, in your work, in your community, in your organization to move, expand yourself creatively in this way, and yet monetize that in a way that is amplifying your abundance and your idea of abundance and growth. I'm going to finish off this reading, Gemini, with a crystal oracle. And I'll take the serpentine. I believe that's what serpentine is. Yes. And the key word is transformation. My life is transforming at the perfect time in the most powerful way. And for you, Gemini, this is almost a habit, a practice, this ability to transform and move incrementally forward into this beautiful, through this portal of abundance. Thank you so much for this reading. Until next time, namaste.